Welcome back, guys. Been a long time, just kidding. So today I was just gonna put a bunch of photos up to like keep decorating my dorm. And I figured I could talk to you guys while I do it, which would be kind of fun. I don't think I'm gonna put all of these up, but I wanted a large variety to choose from. CVS was like having a sale. Like I was just gonna get like, I don't know, I was gonna get like 20 photos. No, I was gonna get 20 photos. And then it was like, if you get 75, they're 10 cents each, which was gonna work out to be the same price as if I got 10 photos. So I got 75 photos. If I don't use them, I'm sure I'll find some other use for them. But while I was doing that, I figured I could talk to you about like Florida State, which is where I go to college, if you hadn't figured that one out, and about like my major and stuff that I want to do. But first, let me update you guys on Valentine's Day. So yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I told you guys I wanted a donut, which was funny. It turned out to be a funny story because my boyfriend and I walked to Donut Kingdom, and they were literally sold out of every donut except like two, and the two had like peanuts, and I'm allergic to peanuts, so we weren't gonna get those. And then he was like, well, we could just go to Dunkin', we could walk to Dunkin' or drive to Krispy Kreme. But I didn't want to like drive to Krispy Kreme because that meant he had to drive to Krispy Kreme, and I didn't want to make him do that for me. So, but I didn't really want Dunkin' either because I don't love their donuts. And so we were like walking back, and then he was like, no, we're going to Krispy Kreme. So he literally drove me to get Krispy Kreme, and then we waited in line for forever. So it was a couple hour ordeal to get donuts, but they were very good once we got them. So that was definitely an interesting time. What else? Then we didn't end up making shrimp scampi. We made chicken with like rotini, and it had like a Parmesan white sauce that was really good. Oh, and the chicken was like Cajun chicken. It was very good. And I made banana bread for dessert. So lots of carbs and sweets yesterday, not gonna lie. But for the real reason you're here, what I'm doing at Florida State. So honestly, I've wanted to go to Florida State since 6th grade, like in middle school. I've wanted to go to Florida State. That was like the first time I really knew anything about college, to be completely honest. And since then, so I heard about Florida State and I like loved it. And then just through high school, so I was in band, and a lot of like my directors came from Florida State, and so I just was very exposed to Florida State all the time. I felt like I knew Florida State before I even like toured it. And then when I toured it, it is, if you ever come to Florida State or like visit it, you will see like how gorgeous it is. It is a gorgeous university. Like you step on campus and you're shocked. It's insane. I definitely think it's one of the prettiest college campuses I've been on, and I've been on a lot of college campuses. Anyway, so I've wanted to go to Florida State for forever, and my parents kind of wanted me to go to UF, University of Florida. It's ranked a little better, not like a huge amount better, but it's ranked a little better. And I was like, no, I'm going to Florida State. And they're like, well, you need to tour UF. So I toured UF. And one, I didn't like it, but two, I had a heat stroke, and I threw up 11 times in 1 hour after, and it was horrible. It was so bad. So, I'm pretty sure that was a big sign not to go to UF. Not that there's anything wrong with UF. UF is a great school. It's just not for me. Just like Florida State's not the school for everyone. But, I didn't really think, college was such like a far ways away, for so much of my life, and I wanted to go to Florida State, but like I never had to like think much about it or like make any decisions because I was never in that part of life. You know what I mean? Like I thought about it, but I was a freshman in high school. I was a sophomore in high school. I was a junior in high school. I was just applying to colleges. I wasn't actually picking the college yet. And Florida State decisions came out before UF decisions, and I got into Florida State and I accepted like that night, literally like I guess right after I found out. I was excited to see UF decisions to see if I got in, and I did get in, but I didn't go there, obviously. But, I also, like, some of the other reasons, like, I really want to go to Florida State state is I'm an economics major, and we have the best economics program in the state. It's also one of the highest like nationally ranked departments, and I just think that's really cool that I had the opportunity to go to school and be in a program that's the highest ranked in the state. And you know, any serious place in the world or in the country is gonna know that economics degree from Florida State means. I'm also a pre-med student. So yes, they're very different. People are usually confused when I say that I'm economics with pre-med. Super rigorous, not gonna lie. It's very rigorous. The classes don't really like align, so I have like a bunch of classes I need to take, but it's gonna give me like a broader, or not broader, but like I'm just going to have like more knowledge in like more than one place, you know, majoring in something very different from pre-med. In the end, I really want to be I want to be a physician. I want to be like a gynecologist or a pediatrician, one of the two. And I love helping people. So that's where that came from. I didn't really want to major in biology. I mean, I knew I always wanted to be a physician, but I didn't really want to major in biology. So that's how I chose economics because I took a couple economics courses in high school and I loved them. I thought they were so interesting. And so, let's see. Yeah, so that's why I chose economics. Another reason I chose economics was if like pre-med didn't work out for some reason, I can like use my economics degree. Like it's a super versatile degree. I'm not just like stuck in one little like cocoon. I enjoy it too, so I can enjoy what I do with it if I somehow pre-med doesn't work out or med doesn't work out. If I wanted to open my own practice with my economics like I could use my economics degree to like have the knowledge to do that, which is another reason. So it's super different, but I think it's super cool. It's fun to like tell people why I'm doing what I'm doing. And honestly, in high school, I had a lot of people ask what I was gonna do, and I said that, and they said, "You can't do that." And I was like, "Yes, you can." And I got in so many, not like arguments, but we were so adamant that I couldn't do it. Can't major in anything but like biology if you're pre-med. And I'm like, "No, that's not true." And they were like, "No, that's not true." And I'm like, "Okay, watch me." So here I am, guys. I'm doing it. You told me I couldn't. I'm pretty involved on campus. I mean, I am, starting college in the COVID times, which has made it a little harder. But I have been fortunate enough, like last semester I was in Marching Chiefs, and that was one of the coolest experiences I think I could ever have. Like, that was absolutely insane. I can't imagine, like what I always say is if it was that cool and we had like half the abilities that we usually have, like I could only imagine how cool it would be in a normal year or in the future. So I really hope I'm fortunate enough to be able to, get in again. It is not easy to get in, but I think they were more lenient this year. So, who knows what'll happen in the future. This semester I did do another ensemble because I play saxophone, and I knew if I didn't sign up for an ensemble, I was not going to pick up my saxophone at all until auditions in the fall. So I was like, well, we're going to do an ensemble to make sure that you practice and play your saxophone. So I do that. And so that's a little different because this semester, that's just like 1 day a week for 2 hours. Whereas last semester, Marching Chiefs was like 5 or 6 days a week, like basically every single day. So this is a lot less, but it's easier. So, they don't need us outside for like 14, 15, 16 hours a week. What else? This semester, I rushed a pre-med fraternity, and I got a bid, so I'm in that. It's called Phi DE, Phi Delta Epsilon, and, we just do a bunch of pre-med based things. It's really cool. We do a lot of like fundraisers. Did like a 5K for children, doing dance marathon. We also get the opportunity to like hear from physicians and like do Kaplan MCAT test prep, and I'm also in AMSA, which is American Medical Student Association, which is another pre-med organization. And that one's really cool. Last week we got to like talk to a family physician and ask him questions, which was super interesting. And so yeah, I guess I'm pretty involved. Both of those things are over Zoom, which I don't love because, you know, I sit at a computer all day, every day over Zoom. So I can't wait till things are in person. But that's okay, you know. This will be a crazy time to tell my kids about. I mean, my senior year got ripped away from me, but that's okay. You know, I'm a big believer in just taking one day at a time and being thankful for what you do have. And I do have an amazing, loving family. I do have an amazing boyfriend. I do have, amazing like friend group in college, and I was able to move in to college. That was my biggest fear, you know, after senior year being taken away, like that I wouldn't be able to go to college, or they'd be like, no, you can't, we're not having anyone come. So I'm super grateful that I am here, because that could have been a possibility, you know, and that would have been awful. That would have been the most devastating thing out of all of it to me. You know, obviously there are much more devastating things and people have died, but that would have been crazy. That's just kind of how I chose Florida State, what I'm doing at Florida State, what I'm majoring in, what I kind of want to do. If you want like me to do a video on like why I want to be a gynecologist, like I'd be happy to do a video, or like touring FSU, that'd be fun. I could do either of those. So let me guys know, leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and have a good night, guys.